Hello everyone, so welcome to my YouTube channel Physio's Healing Touch. So today in this video I'm going to tell you breathing exercises. So breathing exercises is basically diaphragmatic breathing, segmental breathing, pursed lip breathing and glossopharyngeal breathing. So I'm going to cover all these breathing exercises. So stay tuned and watch this video till the end. So the first will be diaphragmatic breathing. So for this exercise, the patient will be in semi-fowler position. You can see I have put pillows to achieve this position. So we have to tell the patient that he has to inhale through nose and exhale through mouth. And while exhaling, you have to use your abdominal and diaphragm muscles because they are the primary muscles of respiration, and you don't have to use your accessory muscles like sternocleidomastoid, scalene muscles or trapezius muscles. So my one hand will be on the abdomen and other hand will be on upper chest, and we have to tell the patient to inhale slowly and exhale slowly through mouth. And now we have to make sure patient is using his primary muscles while inhaling and exhaling. So diaphragmatic breathing exercise is mainly used for correcting our breathing pattern because there are so many people who use their accessory muscles for breathing and they do not use their primary muscles. So this technique is used to correct the breathing pattern and also to reduce the work of breathing. So this is diaphragmatic exercise. So once patient start utilizing his diaphragm muscle, we can use resistance. We can apply resistance over the abdominal and diaphragm muscle either with our own hand or with weights. So here I am using my own hand to apply resistance. You can see I am applying resistance over the abdominal muscles. While she is inhaling, I am applying resistance downward in a downward direction. If we don't have to use our own hand, then we can also use weight like weight cuffs or book. Even we can put a book over the abdominal muscles and we have to tell the patient to do the same procedure. The shoulder and upper chest would be relaxed in diaphragmatic breathing. In home program, when therapist is not available, patient can use diaphragmatic exercise on his own. He can put his one hand over the abdomen and other hand on the upper chest, and he can note whether he is using his primary muscles or he is using his accessory muscles. His upper chest and shoulder will be relaxed. Now the second breathing exercise is pursed lip breathing. So we have to tell patient that he has to inhale slowly and deeply and he has to exhale by pursing his lips together. So he has to inhale through nose and he has to exhale through mouth while pursing his lips. So this exercise is very good for COPD patients as well as who have dyspnea, shortness of breath, because it actually releases the trapped air and it also prevents or delay the collapse of lung spaces. So in pursed lip breathing, the expiration ratio will be more than the inspiration ratio. So now I will tell you segmental breathing, and in that our first one will be apical breathing. So for apical breathing, patient will be in a seated position and I will apply my both hands on the apical region of lung. I will apply my hands in a diagonal fashion. You can see my hands are in a diagonal position. So now when patient will inhale, I will resist those muscles, and when the patient will exhale, I will assist that motion. So this thing you need to understand. So to apply a resistive force during inspiration what happens? Our chest move towards the outward and upward direction. So to resist those muscles, I will apply an inward and downward force. You can see I am applying an inward and downward force. But during expiration, what happens? Our chest goes in downward direction. So while expiration, I will assist those muscles. So while expiration, I am assisting those muscles. So I will apply a downward force. So both time during inspiration and expiration, I am applying a downward and inward force. we will ask patient to do a deep inhalation, and then we will apply a downward and inverse force during both inspiration and expiration. But the only thing that you need to understand is during inspiration we are applying a resistive force, and during expiration we are assisting those muscles. So patient can also do this exercise on their own. He will cross his hands like this, and during inspiration he will apply resistance, and during expiration he will assist that motion. So the next is lateral costal expansion. So for this, the hand position of the therapist will be like this. You can see my hand position is diagonal. I placed my hands in a diagonal position, and during inspiration I will apply a resistive force. The procedure will be same. During inspiration I will apply a resistive force, and during expiration I will assist those muscles. So we have to tell the patient to take a deep breath, and during inspiration I am moving my hands in an inward direction to apply a resistive force, you can see, and during expiration I am applying my hands in an outward direction to assist the motion. And by moving my hands inward I am applying resistive force during inspiration. You can see the movement of my hands. Now to do this motion independently, we can tell patient to use a towel and wrap it around the trunk. And during inhalation, he can apply resistance with the help of this towel. You can see during inspiration, I am applying the resistive force, and during exhalation, I am just relaxing the towel to assist those muscles. You can see the movement of the towel which I am creating. So for middle lobe or lingula expansion, I will place my hand just below the axilla in a diagonal fashion. You can see, and I will do the same maneuver. So during inhalation, I will apply a resistive force in an inward direction. You can see my hands, and during exhalation, I just moved my hands outward to assist that motion. So during inhalation, I am resisting those muscles, and during exhalation, I am assisting those muscles. To do this independently, we can tell patient to use towel and wrap it around the axilla region, and during inhalation, he can apply resistance with the help of towel. So this procedure will be the same as I told you in lateral expansion breathing pattern. So now the last exercise is glossopharyngeal breathing. So this is mainly given when the patient has weak inspiratory muscles, and to increase the inspiratory capacity we give glossopharyngeal breathing. So to do this exercise, we have to tell patient to open his mouth and fill it with air and push that air into the larynx. So he will fill the mouth with air and pushes that air into the larynx. So this is the way of doing glossopharyngeal breathing. And we can also give glossopharyngeal breathing when patient is weaning off from ventilators. Then at that time we have to increase the strength of inspiratory muscles. So at that moment also we can give glossopharyngeal breathing. So I hope you liked my video. I tried my best to explain you. So if you like my video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel Physio's Healing Touch. And thanks for visiting. Thank you.